Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jupiter James, where I awaken the astrologer in you. I really do believe that before a time of iPhones and iPads and I this and I that, we attuned ourselves to the stars and were better able to understand our intricacies and quirks and knew how best to use them using the language of the stars. And so I'm here just to remind you on what you inherently know, and let's get into it. So today we're going to get into Sun in the second house. Now, Sun in the birth chart is going to regard your vitality or your soul, your ego nature. I like to call it your hero's journey, or where your soul is caught up in this life and the things that will color the direction of your life. No matter what placement you are, wherever your Sun is in the houses, this is where the theme of your life is going to be colored. This is the house you're playing in, this is the universe you're playing in, and these are the things you will experience without you really having control over it. And it's very important to know. Now with the second house is ruled initially by Taurus. And with Taurus, it's going to color that with Venus, because Venus rules Taurus. And so this is a Taurus-Venus house by default. The default settings of the birth chart are Taurus rules second house, and so does Venus, because Venus rules Taurus. And this is going to indicate money, legacy, and family lineage, and the home you kind of grew up in, but more so just family lineage and money, your wealth, your resourceful nature and your resources in your life. And usually your resources are gonna come from, the home you grew up in, and like inheritances and money and wealth in the home you grew up in. So now let's get into it. So what happens when the Sun, the planet of your vitality and your energy, falls into the house of your legacy and your family and wealth? And Taurus, the Taurus driven house of wealth, of the second house, what does that do? So that means that for you, this is going to indicate someone that is very focused on maintaining or attaining resources. You are going to be someone that in your life, you probably come from a very big family, or a family that makes you feel good, but a very stable family. You probably come from a family that is very wealthy or has some sense of money. You probably know that you have some type of inheritance coming to you sometime in this life. This could also mean, like, if you have Sun in the second house, this is also like Leo in the second house, like, because Sun rules Leo, and you don't necessarily have to have the planet of the Sun in the second house. You can have Leo in the second house with other planets coloring that house. But with Sun in the second house, again, this is going to mean that for you, you either come from a family that's very well off, and you have a sense about you that you have money, you have this glow about you. People can smell that you have money, if that makes sense, because you carry yourself from a line of families, or your dad or your mom have money. That there's no, I can't say that in a more diplomatic way. Your parents have money, you come from a well-off family, and people can see that on you, because it's in the money is in it's aligning with your Sun, and the Sun is something that everyone can see on your person. So you are probably caught up again in maintaining and attaining resources, and maintaining wealth, inheritances, and you also, since this is looking at your 8th house, this is how you make your money, so you probably, even though you come from a very well-off family, you are probably very creative, and you probably want to do something in this life by the strength of your talents that bring you money. You probably understand that unless you put yourself out there in a creative field or in a creative way, like YouTube or acting or singing or putting yourself on stage in some shape or form, you won't really make money. You can't be a shy person with Sun in the second house, because you being shy equals you being broke. And I don't know if you realize that or not, but if you close your eyes and really think about it, I want you to think about a time where you probably were like, wait, I can't not go on this audition. I can't not go out for this interview. And even in that interview, you are always that person that, like, within your company, people call on you to be the face of it, or people call on you to be the representative, or because you just look good. You look like someone that you just look good when it comes to being the face of something, you know, like you have to be out there offering your talents and offering your gifts, and in that you make money. So yeah, that's why I say this is a lot like Leo in the second house, because it will really give that quality of like, you have to really show your talents in order to make money. And this, I mean, even with Sun, the planet in the second house, no matter what the sign that is ruling your house is gonna have that same flavor of like, I need to be out front and center on stage, offering some type of creativity, some type of resource, some type of something in order to make money. And yeah. So that was my Sun in the second house video. If anyone wants a comprehensive, in-depth birth chart analysis, hit my links below. You know, we are the sum total of all of our aspects and all of our placements within our chart, not just one of them. And there's no way that you can know all of who you are and all of what's destined for you with one placement in your chart. You are a full equation of everything in your chart, and it is only when you solve that math problem that you get those aha moments, you know? So yeah, hit my links below. Yeah, so that was me, awakening the astrologer in you. Remember, be you, be who you are, be front and center, my Sun in the second housers, and I love y'all, and great things are waiting for you. Y'all have a good one, all right? Bye.